Hello and welcome to Go Download It. Once again, we're joined by Daniel and
Hi.
Magarita.
Hello.
Roll the sausage rolls. Okay, Margarita, what's the first game today?
My first game is called Abduction.
Abduction. Nice.
Do
Basically,
you get abducted it because, you know, the last game?
you don't, your friends do.
Well, at least there is someone being abducted,
Yeah.
so the title makes sense.
For once, my
Good.
game makes sense.
Yeah,
you know.
so we're past that initial hurdle. Let's.
Basically, you're a cow, and all your cow friends have been abducted by aliens,
Yeah.
and you have to jump up to the spaceship to get your friends back.
Okay.
Cool.
And
So
it's
it's like
like,
the opposite of Destroy All Humans.
pretty
Yeah.
much,
I
yeah.
haven't
Do you
played
remember-
Destroy All Humans, actually.
You haven't?
No.
Oh.
I've heard of it, but I haven't actually played it.
I'm aware of the name, but
Yeah.
I've never played
You
it.
kind
I've
of
never
harvest
really...
cows and like humans, like hence the name Destroy All Humans.
Yeah.
so you-
Oh, okay.
So you're
You
like
harvest
a
cows,
like
nice.
You are an alien.
alien.
You come
Ah,
down.
okay.
Yeah. Okay, so
That sounds
abduction.
fun. So this is Abduction, which is reverse Destroy All Humans.
Yeah.
It's like a platform game, and you have to jump up to the platforms.
Mhm.
As you go up, there's little presents you can get, which either contain points or different power-ups.
Yeah.
Some are good, some are bad. Some you get more platforms and higher jumps. Others you get where the platforms crumble underneath you and less platforms. So it's really a lottery whether you get a good platform or not. You know.
Okay.
And there's different modes. There's easy mode, which is like there's always loads of platforms and easy to do, and mostly you get extra lives in the presents. Then there's hard, where you can
Die all
less
the time.
platforms, die all the time, and
Yeah.
bombs fly down and try and blow you up.
Bombs, fun.
Yeah, make some
Alien
nice...
bombs or...
I don't know
It's
if
like
aliens
green
probably.
goo.
Yeah.
It just looks like normal standard bombs. It's
Oh,
nothing that
Fair
interesting.
enough. Old
but
world
you
tech.
Make a
but
nice
whatever.
steak out of them, you know. Blown up cow.
Just throw a grenade at a cow, you know.
That could work actually.
Yeah.
Don't try
Give it a
that,
shot.
but it could work.
Maybe that's how McDonald's do their burgers. They just
Yeah, just throw. Yeah. Feed the grenade to the cow,
It's a
and then
quick
wait till
death,
it's in the
isn't it? It's a
stomach.
quick
Yeah.
death.
Yeah, it's already minced. You know, you don't have to do much to it. But yeah, it's a really
Beautiful.
Nice,
simple, fun game. It's just something that you can easily just play to pass the time quickly.
So what are the controls like? How
It's
do you?
gyro controls,
Okay.
which for most games I'm not a fan of. I don't like gyro
Do you know
controls.
how much you hate driving?
I
Yes.
hate them. I always turn them off. But for this one, it's actually not too bad because
Oh.
it's actually got it pretty spot on with how much you should tilt to
Oh, okay, good.
move around. But sometimes if you're lying down, it'll go bent and you just veer to the
Oh.
right all the time. But also, because the sides of the game, like the walls are, there's no walls. So
Oh,
you can
okay.
basically go through one side, come out the other.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not too much of a problem. You don't get stuck to like
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
the wall if you move to one side. So you can just go straight through it. It can be
Okay,
a problem
that's good.
sometimes.
Yeah.
I only worked this out like
What
a few
about
days
hard
ago.
mode? Is there a wall then, or?
Yeah, there's still walls in hard mode,
Alright.
but it's just harder generally.
Yeah.
But it is really fun, and it's free, and iOS and Android, and very minimal apps. There's apps?
Apps.
Apps! Adverts is what I was supposed to say.
Ads. Yeah.
Well, there could be advertising apps.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and my second
Ad
game
apps.
has
App
ad
ads.
apps.
Ad apps.
So-
Oh, that's ad
App
apps.
apps.
Ad apps.
App ad. No.
App ads.
Same class.
Ad apps. Ad apps. Ad apps. No. It's
Ad
not
app,
gonna
ad
work.
It sounds like a Pokemon. Ad app.
Ad
Ad
apps.
app.
Ad apps. I like it.
We should make it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a really cute game as well because the art style is very cartoony, all very kind of flat, bright colours.
Oh,
So
nice.
it's really nice to look at as well.
Easy pick up and play then.
Yeah, it's easy to work out. You just tilt it, jump on the platforms, and save your little cow friends from the evil aliens. And the way you win is you get to the top and you get to the alien spaceship, and that's it. And you have a high score, which you can either post online or just
Whatever.
locally if you don't want your score to be shown. And
So is it like one kind of level, or are there lots?
it's
of
one
stages
level.
to
It's
it?
just like one long level.
Oh,
That's
okay.
it.
It takes probably to get to top. It's about 2 minutes if
Oh,
you
okay.
get
That's not bad then.
like the whole way through. But
Yeah.
you can die very easily.
Yeah.
Like,
Especially in hard mode.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
all you do is tilt slightly the wrong way and you miss a platform. Like,
Oh.
I was so close. As you go up, it kind of changes the atmosphere. So at
Yeah.
first, you're like in the bright, nice, hilly countryside, and then it kind of goes white completely,
Okay.
and then it's like all dark and with
Okay.
stars. 'Cause, like, obviously, you're now in space.
Yeah.
For some reason, you still have grassy platforms in space.
Of course. Yeah. No.
Yeah,
Space grass.
That's
Yeah.
kind of
Common
Okay, so
feature.
that sounds fun.
yeah.
Grass in space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grass
Space
in
grass.
space.
Love
Sounds
it.
like a crappy B
Yeah.
movie.
Okay, so that's Abduction?
Abduction, yeah.
Alright, brilliant. Thank you, Margarita. Okay, Dan, what's your first game today?
My first game is called Drawdle.
Drawdle.
Yeah,
Draw and doodle.
Drawdle.
Drawdoodle.
Yeah, exactly. Draw and doodle. That's it. Yeah, Drawdle. It's a really, really awesome game by One Side Software. It's on iOS and Android, and it's a physics puzzle.
Ooh.
So the basis of it is, in every level, there's a little like sketch that's drawn, but it's no color. It's just black and white. And then you've got a coloured balloon somewhere in the level, and then there's a little box where you have to draw or doodle a shape into. So you have to kind of throw the object at the balloon and get the balloon to hit the sketch, which colours in the sketch.
Oh, okay.
So
is this one of these ones you have to see to know what's going on?
No, I mean, it's not. It's just, it's like you've got the sketch there. Yeah, I do.
There's always one.
Go for that. You've got the sketch like in the corner, then the balloon in the middle, then there's a box there. You draw a shape, throw it at the balloon hits the sketch, the sketch colours in.
Okay.
Do you have a time or anything? Is there
No, there's no time on it. It's it does get more complex as you go on. Like there are other levels, like for example, there's one, or not just one, but there's a few where they have like an elastic band in the middle of the level just stretched across it. So you have to draw a pointed shape to be able to break through the elastic band, but you can't hit the balloon with the pointed part of the shape. So you have to kind of get the angles on the shapes right, and so it's not just little simple circles and squares you're drawing. Like sometimes it does get quite complicated, and it has some really fun challenge levels as well. There's one I did where there's like shuriken stars all over the place.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so you have to draw a shape in the top that gets rid of all the shuriken stars without bursting the balloon, and then there's another shape that you have to use to hit the balloon to get the sketch. So yeah, it
sounds quite complex.
It is, yeah. Well, it's not. It sounds a lot more complicated than it is, I think. It's just, it can be frustrating because, like, you have to get the shape right and you have to get the angle. It's not just drawing the shape, you have to get the angle that you throw it right as well. And it's all kind of like touch controls and drag controls and stuff. But there's 60 levels.
Oh, wow.
So
it's very replayable.
Yeah, it's very replayable. And it works on the kind of 3 stars Angry Bird system as well. So, yeah, the more of the shape you colour in, the more stars you get. So you can complete the level, but just be like, but there was that bit in the corner that had no colour in it, so I'm doing it again.
It always happens to me. I have to get 3 stars on everything,
it has to be done. I can't move on until I've got it. And then there's times where I'll try the level like 100 times and just be like, I'm not getting it. I'm never playing this game again. So it's got a kind of really simple like sketch aesthetic to it. Like everything's kind of like hand drawn and it's all like primary colours and all that sort of stuff. It's all kind of scratchy and pencil drawn. Yeah, I really like that look as well. So it's just a really simple kind of game, but it kind of uses some of that simplicity to get a bit more complex a bit later on. And
sounds like a bunch of fun, actually.
It really is.
It does sound very fun. Yeah. It's my kind of game. I like this game.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's brilliant. It's one you can just kind of sit there and like doodle around and mess around with it, and then just kind of not for a while and then go back to it. And the 3-star thing as well, like that always hooks me. But it's not free. It is 99 pence, which isn't a huge amount to pay. But that does make it ad free as well.
Well,
so you know,
bonus.
It's for
is
£1.
Some kind of trial version, or is it just?
No, I think it's just paid. Yeah, I think it's just paid.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there is a trial for it as far as I'm aware. But I paid for it anyway, so I hope there wasn't a trial version.
What's it called again, sir?
Drawdle.
Drawdle.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Dan. Okay, Margarita, what's your second game today?
My second game is one that's probably my favourite game that I've ever had on this show. It's
really?
It's called Dynamix.
Okay.
It's very much a rhythm-based game. And basically it's like all these bars are like flying towards the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
And you have to tap in time to the music.
Okay.
And also it works on the sides as well.
Yeah.
So they could be going towards the bottom or either side.
No way.
And it's mental. And it's all kind of like very much techno music.
Yeah.
I think it's a Hong Kong company that's made it.
Okay.
From Hong Kong, because all the games, all the songs apparently originate from Hong Kong.
Oh right, yeah.
And you think it's easy at first because it's like doo-doo, and then suddenly it gets absolutely mental. Things flying everywhere.
Your thumbs are tapping.
Yeah. Some you have to like tap, some you have to slide to get them, some you have to hold down.
Oh no!
And it's not easy. Like even the basic version is quite difficult. Yeah. I would consider that to be like a normal difficulty. It's kind of like Tron.
Oh. Tron,
it's like
nice.
all very like. Futuristic
like,
and lights and
a
stuff.
crazy version of Magic Piano.
I think it's from the same company who made Magic Piano.
Oh, so it's
I think that would make some sense.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, Smule.
Yeah.
Smule, yeah,
Smule.
Smule. I can't be too sure on that.
Okay.
But it's very similar to Magic Piano, but it's just a crazy
I do love that Tron look though, the kind of like
It's
bright,
really cool.
like neon colours
Yeah,
against
but
the
all
dark
the backgrounds have
backgrounds,
like pictures to do with the games. It's all like really nicely drawn. Some are in an anime style, some are
nice.
all like really abstract.
Yeah.
It all depends on what the song is,
Right.
what
Yeah.
the song's pace is. Because there's one song in particular, I think the second song you unlock, it's absolutely crazy. And the background's like all red and bursts. It's like, this did so well.
Yeah.
I've tried hard mode and oh my goodness, it is impossible.
Just don't.
But the thing I like about this, some rhythm games, if you don't do very well, it just cuts you off. But with this one, it lets you keep on going. And that's one of my favourite things about certain rhythm games, because another one I play on the Vita. Even if you're messing up really badly, it still lets you continue.
Okay, yeah.
And that, to me, that's a really good thing.
Yeah,
And
just let you finish off the level at least.
yeah, because it's annoying, you're halfway through a song and you're enjoying the song even though you're like dying.
Yeah.
And they're just like, no, you failed too bad. I was like, oh, just let me finish the song. But the best thing about it is it's free.
Cool.
Awesome.
And for a free game, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It is like, I would pay like £3 for this game.
Oh, wow. That's
If it was £3.50 or something on the App Store, I would quite happily buy it. It's
Fair
so
enough.
good.
And Dynamix?
Dynamics.
Dynamix.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dynamics.
Dynamics. Because you die a lot.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Dan, what's your second game today?
My second game is called Radical.
Radical, man.
Yeah, and it's pretty
You've
radical.
got to do that as well.
Oh, sorry.
Radical.
Radical. It's by Beaver Tap Games.
Okay.
I like that name, Beaver Tap. Don't know why, but it sounds good. It's only on iOS and it's free.
Yay!
So anyone can download it for no monies whatsoever.
But load of god ads, you know.
Yeah, there's going to be ads. We'll move on to
Yeah.
that later. There's another asterisk
Yeah.
on that one. Which,
Oh, God.
It's not too
Not
bad.
the
I suppose it
asterisk.
depends on. It's kind of more of a bugaboo for me, I think, than others. But I don't know. It just annoys me a bit. But we'll get onto that. For now, Radical. It's a top-down kind of endless like scroller thing. Really, really simple. You play an arrow like that, and you go up like that, right? And then there's like gates and stuff that you have to get through.
Right.
Oh,
And
okay.
that's it.
Oh,
Nice.
G-Day over.
Yeah.
See you next time, guys. I'm out.
It's basically just there's like lines. It's kind of like a grid, so it's like a ladder sort of shape. So you got lines that way, and then there's ones at the side, and then there's little gaps in each sort of like grid section, and you have to get through the gaps. Sometimes the gaps are at the side, so you can go through the sides and try and like go that way to get
simple,
through.
but
It's pretty quite
it
difficult.
must be fun for you
It's
to be
so
reviewing
fun.
on here.
It's so fun. It's another one of those kind of addictive. I have to get a higher
right.
score than that games. So it has
That's
two
me
modes
screwed
as
then.
well. So it has two modes as well. It has a hard mode where the gates are a lot smaller and it goes a lot quicker.
Oh, right.
So that one's pretty difficult. I haven't really tried my hand at that one much,
Oh.
but the normal
Not good
ones,
enough then.
yeah, the normal one's hard enough. I think I have a score of 52 on the normal one. That's
Out
It's
of,
pretty good.
well,
is
it's endless. It's
Oh,
endless. So
endless,
yeah,
okay,
you just keep going until you lose,
I
which is
suppose
frequently.
52 gates, it's quite a lot.
Yeah, yeah, and so it's just simple tap left or tap right to move left and right, and that's it.
Oh, cool.
One thing that does slightly annoy me is the collision detection on it, because
Right.
there's points
bit
where
out, kind
it's a
of?
bit out, but it's a bit out in the player's favour rather than the game's,
Oh.
because like
Oh,
there's
okay.
times where you'll think, oh, that's it, I've lost it, and then you'll hit the edge of the screen, but then it's like it's fine, and
But
you
like
just
the
carry on.
squeezy bus in Harry
Yeah,
Potter.
yeah, yeah, exactly. I just feel like I'm cheating, and I know I'm not, but that's how
Just
I
imagine
feel.
the sides of the triangle is just like a little bit.
Yeah, it's not really a
Yes.
triangle. Just imagine it as a very tiny dot right in the middle of the
Yeah,
triangle,
yeah.
and then
Yeah.
you're fine. But on to these ads we were talking about before. So on with the sort of I feel like I'm cheating theme of this
Yeah.
game. The ads only come after you die,
Right.
which
Fair
is
enough.
cool, which is a
That's
good
fine.
place to put them because
Yeah.
it's not in the middle, it's not obstructive. But before you get an ad, it asks you the question, would you like to continue? As in, even though you've messed up and died, you can watch an ad and it lets you carry on, which I think is
So you
wrong.
have
That
to-
is wrong.
You
Yeah.
have to watch the ad then.
You don't have to watch the ad, you can stop, but then that's your score for the level. Whereas if you watch the ad, you can
Oh.
carry
So
on.
potentially
That
you
is
could carry on
major cheating.
forever.
You see, I've never done it because I don't like doing it because it feels like cheating. So I'm not sure if you can just do it every time you die.
If
which
anyone
would
wants
be
to test
ridiculous.
this theory,
Yeah.
then go ahead, download this game.
No, that would be
Comments, and-
ridiculous though. Just literally every time you die, just like, no, I'll carry on, thanks. I'll watch this 15-second ad. I'll,
Yeah.
ignore it for 15 seconds, turn around. Oh, yeah.
See what's on telly for 15 seconds.
Yeah, my high score is
Probably
10
adverts.
million, you know. Yeah, I severely doubt that's it. I really hope that's not it. That would be
Are they
embarrassing, I think.
leaderboards then? Yeah, I guess not if you can cheat like that.
I think it's because it's on iOS, so I think it's all Game Center. So I think there is a
Oh, okay.
leaderboard on Game Center
Right.
for it. But yeah, I'm not really keen on that feature. I just
No.
feel like it's
I wouldn't
cheating a
be
bit,
either.
and then someone might have an artificial high score where they really did mess up. But
Mm.
so unless maybe if there was like a thing on the leaderboard that said use to continue or didn't
that-
use to
that-
continue,
Yeah,
then that
that'd
might.
be fair
But
enough.
I doubt that's going to get.
So
put
do you
in,
have lives
really.
at all, or is it just?
No, it's literally one
hit
life
you dead?
or
Advert, and
you
then
die and
continue.
then watch an advert.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
yeah, that's it. But it's really shockingly simple. Like it is literally just lines, arrow, blue background.
Cool.
Yeah, pretty
That's
radical.
sometimes, though.
Radical, man.
Radical.
Radical.
Okay, thanks, Dan. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Go Download It. If you missed the last video, you can catch it out of my eyes.
Don't forget to like us on Facebook. Is it Facebook? Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
Facebook.
one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One out of two. And maybe follow us on Twitter, is it?
Something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, Twitter.
Or you can
Probably Twitter.
subscribe as well, you know?
Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
I guess see you next time, you know?
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.